Would you believe me if I told you that all of these are not scenes from a fantasy world but actual places that exist beneath the surface of the earth? Tucked deep within the jungles of Vietnam lies a cave so vast, it has its own river, its own weather system, even its own jungle. And the world might never have known of its existence, if not for a man named Ho Khanh, a local farmer, who in 1991 was simply seeking shelter from a storm. That day, he stumbled upon an entrance, a gaping hole in the earth. But without light he could not explore further, so he left, and the jungle took the cave back. This is Son Doong Cave, the largest underground cave on Earth. For years, Ho Khanh tried to find the entrance again, but it vanished, swallowed by vines, mist, and time. It wasn't until 2009, nearly 2 decades later, that he returned, this time with a team of British cave explorers. What they found defied imagination. The cave was so enormous that entire city blocks could fit inside. A Boeing 747 could fly through its chambers without touching the ceiling. In some places, it reaches over 200 meters high and stretches for over 9 kilometers. They named it Son Doong, in Vietnamese, Mountain River Cave. But the name hardly captures the scale of what lies within. There are places inside this cave that have never been mapped. Rivers that vanish into darkness. Chambers still untouched by human feet. And then, they found it. Deep inside the cave, a collapsed ceiling had let in just enough sunlight for life to bloom. An entire jungle growing beneath the earth, complete with towering trees, birds, and the low hum of a world that time forgot. This is not just a cave, but a lost world, a colossal living cathedral, hidden from humanity until now. But the story of how it was found, and the secrets it still holds, is only just beginning. In 1991, Ho Khanh returned to his village. He told a few people about the cave, but no one believed him. Caves weren't rare in Phong Nha, but this one was different. He described cold winds blowing from the earth, an opening that breathed like a living thing, and sounds from inside that echoed like thunder. But with no map, the cave was lost. Years passed. The cave became a local legend. Ho Khanh, now working in logging, never forgot it. Each time he entered the forest, he searched, and each time it eluded him. Then in 2009, the British Cave Research Association arrived in Vietnam, led by Howard and Deb Limbert. They had heard whispers of a hidden cave, one that could change the record books. They needed someone who knew the land. That someone was Ho Khanh. It took days of trekking through razor-sharp limestone, swarms of insects, and jungle so dense it blocked out the sun. But eventually, Ho Khanh stopped. He pointed to a depression in the earth. There was the entrance, exactly as he remembered. The team descended. Ropes, helmets, lights. Step by step, they dropped into darkness. And then, they saw it. A space so large, it redefined the word cave. This wasn't a hollow, it was a world. Stalagmites the size of buildings. Caverns wider than football fields. A ceiling 60 stories high. If it was real. And it was by far the largest they've ever seen. Son Doong was formed 2 to 5 million years ago, when water began carving its way through the limestone beneath the Annamite mountains. Over millennia, the ground above collapsed, creating skylights, known as dolines, that let light and rain flood into the cave below. And it's not done. The cave is still evolving. Every monsoon season, the rivers rise. The walls shift. New formations emerge. Others are swallowed by sediment. Within Son Doong's ecosystem, Scientists have identified rare woodlice, springtails, and fungi that glow in the dark, species found nowhere else. It's a biodiversity hotspot in the most unlikely of places. Some speculate that Son Doong may still harbor species unknown to science, organisms that have never seen sunlight. Son Doong has its own climate. Inside, clouds form. It rains. The cave breathes. And all the while, it remains mostly unexplored. To this day, parts of Son Doong remain uncharted. In 2019, a team of divers discovered something astonishing. The cave connects to another. Hang Thung, once considered a separate cave system, was revealed to be part of Son Doong. The discovery made the cave even larger than we thought. Divers had to squeeze through submerged corridors, flooded passageways just 1 meter wide, to find it. There may be more. Passages that branch off into total darkness. Chambers still sealed by stone and time. Cave that continues to grow. Only one tour operator in the world is allowed to take people inside. Each expedition is capped at 10 guests, accompanied by local porters, caving experts, and a medic. You must hike 25 kilometers over 2 days just to reach the cave. Then comes the descent. Slippery stone. Tight drops. No cell signal. No backup. Just raw terrain and complete isolation. The cost? Around $3,000. The reward? Unimaginable. But Son Doong's future hangs in the balance. Conservationists warn that too much attention could kill what makes it special. Son Doong's fame has brought with it a dilemma. In 2014, a Vietnamese company proposed a cable car system 13 kilometers long that would run through the cave, carrying thousands of tourists a day. The plan was met with outrage. Scientists warned of irreparable damage. The jungle ecosystem could collapse. The limestone walls, fragile and ancient, could fracture. The debate was not just about a cave. It was about how far we're willing to go for access. As of now, the cable car has not been built, but the pressure remains. Today, only a few hundred people per year are allowed inside Son Doong. Permits are rare. Expeditions are grueling. To enter, you must hike through remote jungle, cross rivers, rappel down cliffs, and live inside the cave for days. No roads, no light, no rescue if something goes wrong. But those who go say it changes them. It is not the danger, not the size, not even the beauty. It's the realization that beneath our feet lies an entire world we still know so little about.